Day 1. You wake up a brand new person. You've got a plan, a water bottle, and the delusional confidence of a guy who watched exactly one video. For about 6 hours, you are unstoppable. You are basically already the man on the podcast. Then your brain finishes loading, realizes what you're trying to do, and files a formal complaint. Here's what's actually happening up there. Every new thing you force yourself to do gets routed through the front of your brain, the prefrontal cortex. Think of it as the one responsible adult in your head. It plans, it decides, it drags you kicking and screaming through stuff you don't feel like doing. Great worker. One problem, it is wildly expensive. It runs on a stupid amount of energy. So on day 1 of anything, you've got this single overworked adult doing every task by hand, full shift, no breaks. That's not weakness, that's you running your entire life in manual mode. And manual mode is exhausting, which is why the first few days feel like dragging a corpse up a hill while the corpse complains. Motivation, meanwhile, does what it always does, shows up loud on day 1, then ghosts you by day 3 like a gym buddy who suddenly had something come up. Now it's just you versus a brain actively lobbying for you to go back to your old, cheap, do-nothing life. This is where almost everyone taps out, not because they're lazy, but because it still feels hard, and they decide hard means broken. Here's the twist nobody mentions. The hard part is the mechanism. Every miserable, boring rep you grind out is quietly running cable behind the walls. Because you've got a second system, way deeper down, called the basal ganglia. This is your autopilot, the lazy genius of the brain. It runs everything you can already do without thinking. Brushing your teeth, walking, driving home, and remembering none of it. And it is watching you. Every time you repeat the new thing, it goes, "Oh, we're doing this bit again," and starts copying the routine down into the cheap seats, where it barely costs a thing to run. And the whole operation runs on dopamine, which, plot twist, is not the pleasure chemical everyone thinks it is. It's the prediction chemical. Every time you finish the thing, dopamine slaps a little sticky note on the moment. Cue, action, reward. Do that enough and your brain starts firing off the cue alone, before you've even agreed to anything. The shoes come out and some traitor part of you is already lacing up. So around week 2 or 3, something quietly insane happens. The war just stops. The thing isn't fun exactly, but it's not a boss fight anymore. You're not standing in your kitchen at 6 a.m. negotiating with yourself like it's a hostage situation. You just do it. That's not extra willpower. That's the job getting transferred off the expensive, overworked adult and onto the lazy genius autopilot. Your wiring literally changed shifts. By day 30, you don't wake up asking if you feel like it. You're not more motivated than you were on day 1. Plot twist, you're thinking about it less. It just became a default setting, a boring little thing you do, like a Tuesday. You didn't get tougher. Your brain quietly rewired itself to stop putting up a fight. Now, real talk. 30 days isn't a magic finish line. Your brain doesn't own a calendar. The actual science says a habit can take anywhere from 3 weeks to a couple hundred days to go full autopilot, which is the most useless sounding range ever, I know. Depends on you and the thing. But 30 days is enough to feel it flip, enough that it stops running on willpower and starts running on its own. And here's the part that should genuinely relax you. You do not need a heroic 30 days. Nobody rewires their brain with one 2-hour blood and thunder gym session they then never repeat. The brain doesn't change from intensity, it changes from repetition. 10 dumb little minutes done 30 times beats one legendary grind you brag about once and never touch again. Small, boring, and constant isn't the weak option, it's the entire mechanism. So if you steal one thing from this, day 1 is the single hardest day you will ever have. Not because you're broken, but because you're doing everything by hand. And it only gets cheaper from here. Every rep you survive, your brain is sneaking the work into a room you don't even have to be in. You were never waiting to magically become a disciplined person. You were about 3 unglamorous weeks away from your brain just handling it for you. So go do the boring thing today. Do it badly. Do it half asleep. You're not just getting through the day, you're laying cable.